What's going on, guys? My name is Josh Rosario. Welcome to a new episode of Josh Talks, and I want to just kind of tell you guys a little bit about setbacks and losing, right? Because not every day is a perfect day. We're going to go through some bad days. We're going to go through some good days, right? But how we deal with certain setbacks and losses is what's going to take us to the whole new level, right? So, I just recently gone through something. I'm not going to really go into the details of what it was, but it was a setback for me. It did feel like a loss. I felt defeated. I felt like, my life was ending, right? But what I did was I took that and I turned it into productivity. You see, how you deal with setbacks is what's going to help you in the long run. So, the past couple days, I was daunting on the fact of what happened. And just coming up with scenarios in my head of how it could have went right, and kind of coming up with scenarios of what else could I've done for that to have been prevented, right? And so I was replaying this over and over and over in my head, and it was kind of like negative. And what I don't want is for my mind to become that negative entity and take over, because what's going to happen is once I think negative thoughts, more negative things are going to happen. So what I did was I took that setback and I'm like, okay, what can I do to move on from this, right? And all I really did was try to schedule out my week, make sure that I'm being productive so I could take my mind off it. And sooner or later, the things that I'm putting into motion this week, the things that I've scheduled out, the things and the tasks that I want to do is going to take me to a whole new level where whatever happened is just going to be another setback, right? It's going to be something to be added to my story. And so what do you do when you do feel like you're lost, right? You want to just compose yourself, right? Be grateful for the things that you have for now, that you have right now currently, right? And say whatever you want in the future, make it a reality. So let's say you want to get that promotion in your job, or you want to have that promotion in your business, or you want to make a certain amount of money, per year. You have to speak it into existence. And so let's say I want to make 100K a year, right? And I'm like, I'm so happy and grateful that I am now making $100,000 a year. I'm so happy and grateful that I'm making $100,000 a year, right? And just envision yourself in that moment that you're making $100,000 a year. And so when you do that for a couple months, things are going to happen. And sooner or later, that thing that you keep repeating to yourself over and over again, as if you already did it, is going to come true. And then that loss and setback that you had didn't really mean anything. And so the point of this video and the moral of the story is that don't let your setbacks and your losses become setbacks and losses. Let them become learning lessons for you to grow and level up in your life. So I appreciate you guys watching my Josh Talks. Stay tuned for more. I know I haven't been that much consistent with it, but I'm going to start, pumping out these a little bit more to give you guys more value. And so that way you guys can also level up and become the person that you always wanted to be. Reach out to me on Instagram at Josh Living Life. You can also add me on Facebook, facebook.com/Josh Living Life with a 3 at the end. Instead of an E is a 3. And reach out. I'm here to help you with whatever you have going on, help you through your struggles, and help you become the person you always wanted to be. And so with that being said, guys, this was another episode of Josh Talks. See you guys in the next one. Peace.